Okay. Hello. Hello. I'm still cutting paper. Shocked? Surprised? Anyway, it's 7 o'clock. You're on Tamara's Paper Trail. I'm Tamara Bertram, coming to you from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Give me a Heidi Ho. Let me know who's playing along tonight. This is a fun one. Yeah, it came together really, really quickly, and it is another great card that you can keep so simple, or you can add all the things and really snazz it up. And I actually think I might prefer the simple one this evening. So welcome, give me a Heidi Ho. Sonia's in the house. Hello, happy Monday, Tracy. Thank you, Sonia, for sharing. I know you always do. Hello, Penny and Lena. Hello, we've got eyeballs that are popping in all over the place. And yeah, I'm still just cutting paper because I thought I'm going to try my cards, but in a different color combination. So while you're all popping in, I'm just going to finish cleaning off. Marcella, hello. I was thinking about you today. I meant to shoot you a message. I'm just sending you a hug and hoping that, I won't even say hoping that it was a good day with your dad. I just hope it wasn't a really, really hard day with your dad, because I know these days there's not a lot of good ones, right? They're all hard at this point. So just know that I was thinking about you today and sending you a virtual hug. So yeah. Hey, Trina's in the house. Hello. Hello, Winnipeg. Christine, is your sister going to join us this evening? We'll find out. We'll see if Barbara comes in. Yeah, sorry, I'm taking a little bits out of my dies here. So Oshawa, Ontario. Hello, Linda. Thanks, Marcella. Hi, Jennifer. Yeah, so excuse me. It's Monday. What did we do this weekend? Oh, yeah, we had I had my team social on Saturday in Mornville. That was fabulous. I gotta say, I get together with my team 3 times a year, and on Saturday was one of the times, and it was great just to get together. You don't have to worry about the snowy roads. That was a nice bonus, and I got to drive in the daylight. That was an added bonus. And it was just a really nice, relaxing way to spend the day. Hey, Ida, hello, and Heather and Cheryl, Paulette, Kathy, hello. So that was Saturday, and then I got home. I was super tired. I don't know why I was so tired, but anyway, I ended up doing a few bits and pieces Saturday, and then I spent all day Sunday doing paperwork, labeling my catalogs, doing all sorts of stuff like that, which I love. I love doing that. Craig and I, we had our 20th wedding anniversary on Sunday. He forgot, and I gave him a card, and then we did our own thing all day. So, anyway, and it's honestly, Marcel, yeah. So hello, Denise, Lillian, Linda, hello. Yeah, that's the way our anniversaries go. We usually forget, both of us, right? Because we eloped. So it's not like the date is ingrained in our brain. And the only reason I remember it is because it's my girlfriend's birthday on the same day. So I know when I see her name come up for a birthday card, I'm like, oh, it's my anniversary soon. So anyway, we're going to be celebrating in Mexico. So yeah, I just said, that's fine. We're just... he always we never buy anything for each other. We're lucky if we get a card. Usually we don't even do that. But he said this year, he says, well, can I buy you jewelry? And I said, yes. And he went, oh. He wasn't expecting me to say that, because I never say yes to jewelry. I find it fairly frivolous and not an efficient use of money. Back in the day, I used to say I'd rather put the money on a mortgage than to get like a diamond ring or something like that. Just seems silly. But I let him buy me some jewelry when we were in Greece. That was our 15th wedding anniversary. And this time we'll be in Mexico. So I said, yeah, every 5 years I can buy something, and you can just say it's from you, right? Surely I just use your credit card anyway, but that's the deal. So yeah, it was a nice, pardon me, a nice weekend of getting a lot of things done. I placed a few orders. Just another plug that, you know what, the prices are going up in 2 weeks. The cardstock and the envelopes. And it says that the envelopes are in low inventory, but it said that for about a week and a bit. And I keep expecting it to go out of stock any minute now. And I might have ordered some more yesterday. So yeah, Tamara might be buying all the stuff. But just a reminder, if you're a demonstrator, get in on the discounted prices plus your commission that you get off for being a demonstrator, and skip the deals while you can. Also, the last chance list, things are, I don't even know what's in stock. I don't even check the list. Essentially, go into the online store, stampinup.ca, and look, you can just type in the item of what you think you want, and if it's there, it'll be there. But if it's gone, it won't be there. So that's how you know if it's gone or not. And there's a lot of stuff that's gone. So there's Barbara. Hello. I was talking about you. Were your ears ringing? Yes. No, the 12 by 12 is gone for a while, Lillian. And the thick has been gone for a while. Hi, Sydney. Hey, Leslie. Yeah, so some of those things, they're coming back, but I don't know if they're going to be back in time. The 12 by 12, yeah, I don't know if they're going to be back in time for the discounted, like for the prices that are right now before the increase. But I'm also going to do a plug for my paper shares. So if you're in Canada, I usually have higher numbers on my paper shares. So I'm just not sure if people are waiting to see what's going on here. If they're waiting to see the catalog to see what the papers are, I've listed them. So if you're a demonstrator, it's on Tamara's Paper Trail. It's on Tamara's Paper Trail VIPs. The names of the papers that I have. So you're getting 156 6x6 sheets of designer series paper that are the standard designer series papers, not the specialty, not the glimmer, not the whatever's, just the standard stuff. Hi, Carolyn. Debbie, hello. Karen, hi. Susan, hello. It's $80 for the paper share. It's $40 for the ribbon share. So the two together are $120. But if you get both of them, you also get 2 packs of embellishments that are $11 each. So that's an extra perk of getting them both. There is shipping if you're across Canada. Oh, did you buy a second one, Linda? Oh dear. Oh my. Anyway, so that's coming up. I've also listed my classes, and Magnolia Mood is the one I'm having in June. I want to say 28th. And that the dies are on low inventory, so you just never know. Once the dies go out, you never know how long it's going to be before they come back in. So if you're interested in that class, please register for my class in the next 2 weeks, because the dies are on low inventory and I don't want you to be out of luck. But hello, Darlene from Winnipeg. Welcome. Sydney, we don't know about free shipping. There has been free shipping in April in the past, usually around this time, sometimes in the 3rd week, but there's been no confirmation. They don't give us a heads up. They let all demonstrators know generally with 3 days advance notice. They don't give us more notice than that, and I haven't heard anything yet. So tomorrow. Oh no, Sydney, no, they wouldn't do that. No. See, that's the thing with rumors. Yeah, no, not tomorrow. No, that one I know for sure. We were in there's a leaders meeting on Mondays, and they would have announced to us. They wouldn't do it that quickly. Nope. Negative. Okay. I think that's all the business I have to report at this point. Yeah, I'm sitting well. I'm off on vacation in less than 2 weeks. So I'm getting all the things done. Catalogs are going out tomorrow in the mail. They're packaged up, they're zipped up, and they're sitting by my purse. So I'm heading to the mailbox after I go for breakfast with my bestie. I'm going off to the post office tomorrow. So if you haven't ordered a catalog from me, let me know, and it may or may not get in tomorrow's batch, but they're all labeled and ready to go. Let's make some cards, you guys. Okay, so let's flip you around here. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Nikki. No, I can guarantee, Sydney, it's not tomorrow. I shouldn't say that. I'm not the knower of all the things, but I'm sure 99.9% sure they would have mentioned it in the live today. Okay, so you guys. Now, if this is your first rodeo with me, if it is your first time watching, let me know. Let me know that you're a first-time viewer and where you're tuning in from. But the names that I've seen scroll by, most of you are return peoples. Oh, thank you, Marcella. Thank you. They're hard to earn. I have to, when I talk about Mexico, if I mention it's an incentive trip, I have to say fewer than 1% of demonstrators worldwide earn those trips, so that you don't all quit your day jobs and sell your house thinking that you're going to make $1 million and travel the world. Okay, so I have to tell you that it is rare to earn these trips, so they are hard. You do have to work pretty darn hard, which yes, I do. So thank you for acknowledging that. Thank you, Darlene. Thank you. This is called Party Planner, and this is the color I wanted to wear in Mexico, and I couldn't wait. Like, I have to wear it now while my nails are long. Yeah. All right. So if it is your first time and you're not really sure what's going on here, I pop in every Monday. I do a live video. And generally speaking, it's Mystery Card Monday, where I do this. I post the recipe of pieces that you need to prep ahead of time, if you have time. If not, generally while I ramble for 15 minutes, you can get your pieces cut. And then I come in and I show you how to make them. My focus the last few times I've done it has been starting off ridiculously simple. And that can be for people like myself who are always out of time, and you don't have 3 hours to sit down and make a card that blows your hair back. You need something quick and cute because you're running out the door. This layout is that, and then you can add to it. So I'm going to start off with the really easy. You don't have to have all the stuff and the things. So if you're a beginner stamper, maybe you just have paper, ink, a paper trimmer, and maybe a punch, maybe some embellishments, but not all of the things, right? So that's where we're going to start with a really basic card, which really, this one, I can't even believe how lovely this really easy card is. And then we take it up a notch. Okay, so if you've got a big shot, or sorry, the cut and emboss machine, you can emboss layers, you can use die cuts, you can add more embellishments and more layers and texture and all the things, right? So that's where we're going to go tonight. Now, I actually think I want to switch gears. I made 4 gorgeous cards, and I will make them with these pieces, but I want to do it in these colors. So these are the new, this is one of the new ink colors that's coming in the May catalog. If you're a demonstrator, you may have them already. This is Petunia Pop. I want to use Summer Splash. So I'm going to take all these away, and I'm going to go a little bit rogue here. It's going to be the same card, just in different colors. So let me take my pieces all over here. And I mean, this is it for pieces, ladies. I'd say, and gentlemen, but I don't know that I ever have any gentlemen viewers. It's all women. So these are the pieces. Now, Petunia Pop, and this is Fresh Freesia. Okay. All right. Hey, Nancy, tomorrow, is it okay if I pop your catalog by the school? You're still at Baturin, right? Or you're at St. Charles, right? I'm just going to pop one in and save myself $5 on postage, okay? All right, okay. Right, so I'm going to use Summer Splash. I don't know what I was saying before I saw Nancy's name pop up. Right, aren't they gorgeous? Right, they are. They are fabulous. I love them. They look really nice together. You want to see how nice they look together? Here we go. Look. I spent 2 hours doing this today instead of other things that probably were more important. But I popped these in with, thank you, Nancy. I popped these in with my catalogs so that people can see the new ink colors. And they do look fabulous together. Summer Splash, Peach Pie, Petunia Pop, Pretty in Pink, Shy Shamrock. Those are the new colors. And this, hey, you guys want to see my new tool? Oh, it's not even new. I bought it. Hey, Tracy, remember way back in, I don't know, October, November, I bought myself a little toy on Amazon. It's called a Nimbot. Heather Burke, I know you want to take note of this. This is the funnest little toy. So it's a little portable label maker. And it makes these little tiny, itty bitty, teeny tiny labels. And I didn't feel like doing all the things. So I like printing off, I don't know, making bookmarks per se. Anyway, I grabbed this. There's an app on my phone. I type in what I want to do, and I press the button, and it printed off like 35 of these labels. I loved it. It's called a Nimbot, Niimbot. It was like $20 on Amazon. Yeah, it was. And I even got it on sale, so it might have been less than that. Anyway, I digress. If this is your first time here, you'll know, like Craig calls me his little butterfly, because I flit from one topic to another. Anyway, this is the new ink color pack of paper. So, hey, Susan, how are ya? Leave one in the staff room. Okay, Nancy, I'll certainly do that. Thank you. So this is the pack of designer paper that are the ink colors. So you're going to get 4 of this pattern and 4 of this pattern. Now I'm only showing you 3 because I've taken the 4th one out. And then you turn them over, and that's what they are on the other side. Okay, so they're the same patterns, but in all the 5 colors. Okay. All right, so I'm going to start with we're just a standard card base. Here we go. Standard card base, 8.5 by 5.5. Send you a bookmark. Okay, Cindy, why don't you make your own bookmark? I could. This is 6" by 1 1/4. Sure, I'll send you one, Cindy. Now I have to remember that. Okay, you'll message me. Okay. All right, so we've got the standard card base, 8.5 by 5.5, and I prepped 2 of them. So before I lose my train of thought again, which could happen in approximately 2.4 nanoseconds. I'm going to fold these in half and put them aside. Oh, brother, label printer the other day. Yeah, I've got more little. I've got my P-Touch, and I have my something upstairs. I don't know. I got all. I like all the toys. Seriously, if I didn't do this for a living, I would work at Staples and I would own all of the things from Staples. All right, there are my card bases. 2 of them. Now, I said grab some designer paper, and we're going to do. We want 3 strips of designer paper, and they're all going to be 6 by 1 1/4. Okay, so this is 6. Let's go 1 1/4. You're going to need your trimmers. If you don't have your trimmers handy, get it out. Okay, and then you can use 3 different pieces, or you can just, I'm just going to use 2 pieces, 1 1/4. And I'm going to use the same sheet, but I'll use the other side. Yes, Cindy, that's a good one. It's a good one. Okay, so now we've got these 3 strips. They're 1 1/4 by 6. Okay, and you're simply going to chop them at 3 1/2. She said, I don't have to measure. I know it's 3 1/2. I'm going to measure it anyway. Let me just double check. I just want to double check that I'm cutting it at 3 1/2. 3 1/2. Yes. Yeah, you're going to cut them all at 3 1/2. 3 1/2. I'm doing these 2 together because with designer paper, they're so thin. 3 1/2. Okay. That's it. That's all. Almost. Oh, no, I need little scraps here. Okay. So I've got 3 big pieces, 3 smaller pieces. Okay. And then I said I needed 2 strips of coordinating cardstock, 3 by 1/2 inch. Now, I could certainly use the Summer Splash. I could also use, and I think I will, this is, I want to say Bermuda Bay, but no, it's what, Coastal Cabana. Is that what it is? We retired Bermuda Bay, right? This is, yeah, Coastal Cabana. So you see how it's very similar, but just slightly different, but they look really nice together. So I'm actually going to use this. So I'm going to do 1/2 inch by 3, and I need 2 of these. 1/2 inch. It's kind of crooked, but that's okay. 1/2 inch. And I'm going to do 2 of them at 3. There, those are all the pieces we need. So if you didn't have a chance to cut them beforehand, you're all caught up. Now, I actually took this layout from the new catalog. I flipped through. Now, you'll notice if you're a demonstrator, I can't show you the inside of the catalog, but here's the catalog here. If you look at page 22, there are a whole bunch of card layouts. This is the bottom of page 22. My friend Sharon, are you in the house here? Sharon Stamp and Spot. She did a whole PDF that I can share at some point with her permission, giving her credit, of course, showing these layouts. But I didn't use one that I saw on page 22. I was flipping through and I saw a really nice card that I can't show you. And I thought that layout is perfect for Mystery Card Mondays. So the new catalog is more, well, it's a catalog, obviously, but it is just as much, if not more, a tool now. There are card layouts, sketches. There are, it's a little portable printer, Amy, that you operate from your phone. So there's an app on my phone and I type in on my phone what I want it to print and it prints. Yep, it all comes with it, Cindy. Yeah, just go into Amazon and look for Niimbot, Niimbot. It was like $20, but I thought it might have been the sale price. Anyway, the new catalog is very much a resource. It has techniques, how to do different stamping techniques. It has card sketches and card layouts. It has a color wheel that teaches you how to color coordinate. It is an amazing catalog / tool resource. So this is one of the layouts that I stole right out of the catalog. So let me show you what we're going to do. You're going to grab, I'm going to start card 1. is going to have the 3 big pieces and card 2 is going to have the little pieces. And perfect beginner layout, because all you need is a trimmer and a few bits and pieces, a stamp. I'm going to grab this piece and I'm going to slap it down here. Then I'm going to grab this piece. You're just going to lay it down in a manner that pleases you. I like angles. I don't want it precise. You don't have to overthink it. You're just going to overthink it. How about like that? Boom. We'll do. Okay, these are two. They're two the same. This one has to be a little bit different angle. Yeah, I know. I say don't overthink it. I totally overthink it. I just want this one to be a different angle than this one. Okay, boom. So there's our first card, almost. And now this one, same thing. I'm just going to slap down the pieces in a way that pleases me with different angles. You could pop these up on dimensionals. I didn't. I'm keeping it simple. Hi, Melanie. Done adulting for the day? Like, look at that. That just pleases me, right? Like that. Okay, you guys, we're almost done. I'm not even kidding. I'm going to take these pieces. These are my 3" by 1/2 inch. Now, if you have this punch that is retiring and it makes me want to cry, you can use this punch. If it hasn't sold out yet, I highly recommend you get this punch. Or you can use scissors. So I'm using the punch, and I'm just going to flag end these ends. So this piece is in the Coastal Cabana, this little banner. Like, I'm going to make these 2 cards in a matter of like 6 minutes, you guys. Because it's 7:22 and I talked for the first like 13 minutes. Okay. This color is very similar when you put them up like that. I'm going to grab my Summer Splash. Oh, just walking home. You're using your Wi-Fi or your cell data on me. It's nice that it's nice weather to walk. Okay, I'm going to put this up here. All right, so I'm bringing in my Summer Splash, and I'm bringing in my, I'm getting my finger in the ink. It's just, okay, on my hand. What stamp set did I use? I used, gosh golly, what stamp set did I use? It's a new one. Hold on. I want to tell you which one I used, but I don't know which one I used. I have no idea. I thought it was this one, but it's not. Hang on. Well, you could use a happy birthday because it's skinny. Congratulations. It's one of the... Hang on. I gotta know. It can't be too far down. It's... Oh, here it is. Found it. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Filled with Happiness. It's oh, did I glitched? Okay, I'm back. All right. I used the Congratulations from Filled with Happiness because I hadn't used this yet and it's retiring. That makes me sad. Anyway, I used the Congratulations. Okay. It does look like Coastal. This is the Coastal Cabana. So look at how close they look side by side. The lighting is a little off. It's one tone lighter. It looks great together. All right, so let me put all these back. Gotta keep my area nice. All right, so I'm gonna unstick that from my desk thing, and I'm gonna go Congratulations. So again, if you're a new stamper, if you don't have all the coordinating colors, this is a monochromatic card. It's this could be in the Summer Splash. I just grabbed my Coastal Cabana, but you've got tone on tone on tone, so you don't have to have all the toys. You don't even have to have this punch. If you don't have a punch to flag end, you know how to do it. You've seen me do this before, right? How do you flag end? I'm going to close this because you know how it's going to end. To flag end, you're going to snip it up the middle, right in the middle. Then you go from the corner to the cut, corner to the cut. So that's how you do it if you don't have all the tools. You just need scissors, right? So I'm trying to show you that you don't need to have all the things. What you do need for this card, these beautiful butterfly embellishments. I have not used these very much at all, and shame on me. I just haven't had a big play with them. Some of these butterflies are freaking huge. So I never had a card that needed a great big bug on it. However, this is the card that you need for a great big bug. Here we go. I'm going to take these off gently. Let me try with this one and this one. Okay. So, check this out. All right, so for this one here, I'm going to do Mr. Butterfly here. And I'm going to do Mr. Butterfly here. And I'm going to pop this up on some neat dimensionals. So I can find them. Put on my little, here we go. Like this card, you guys. You don't need all the things. You absolutely can, Cindy. Look at the big brain on Cindy. Yep, I threw mine away because I thought I'm not going to. But yes, you can use the negative space afterwards as a stencil. You can sponge in there and have a nice sponged background of your butterflies. Absolutely can. So I'm going to pop this up on dimensional because most people will have dimensionals, beginner, stamper, or not. I'm going to put that right there. And I'm going to grab my glue. I hope that it's working. This one's almost dead. I used it quite a bit today to make those bookmarks. Oh, okay. It's like that, is it? Okay. I'm going to put that there. So this is just taking up a whole lot of real estate without having all the tools. These butterflies carried over, right? I'm 99% sure they did. Maybe I should confirm, but I think they did. And then we'll put this one here. You know I love me a good bow. Grabbing my twine. It is cheery, Cindy, it is. Tie a quick bow. It was good, Melanie. I worked. Craig did yard work. We watched a movie Saturday night. Yeah, he forgot, which is, yeah, we usually both forget. So yeah, it was okay. We don't do anything. You'd think we should mark it when it's 20 years, but we didn't. Nope. We'll do that in Mexico. So Mexico is going to be a big celebration all the way around. So Rebecca turns 21 2 days before we leave. And it's our 20th wedding anniversary yesterday. And Craig, don't tell anybody, has a big number birthday while we're away. So there's all kinds of celebrations going to be going on in Mexico. Okay, so there's that. And then, let's see what I've got for embellishments. I'm snazzed up just a little. I'm going to use these ones. So if you've watched me before, you know that I may have ordered like 74 bazillion of these gems. And I find even when the colors aren't exact, like these are supposed to be, I don't even know what color these are supposed to be, but they still look good as an accent, even when they're not with the color they're supposed to be. So by that, I'm going to use my paper snips here because these ones I find are a little tricky to pick up with the take your pick tool. So you just kind of pinch them, like you just kind of grab them with your paper snips. Oops. And then it sticks to your finger like that. Okay. And then if your nails are too long, they stick to your nails. And then this, we're going to go over here. So there, congratulations. Yeah, 15 and 20. Okay, so you guys, like, is that the easiest yet loveliest card with just scraps of designer paper, right? So that's the first one with the big scraps. Then we still have these little scraps left over. So over here, we're going to do very similar. I'm going to grab the big butterfly Do I have any big ones left? I think I do, yeah. So this great big one. And same idea, just a slightly different look, different layout. And I'm going to put those here. So this guy, I mean, you can put them facing either direction. Which gems? The 4-pack, the Tinsel Gem 4-pack, and there's also a Tinsel Gem 3-pack. I accidentally bought 11 of the wrong one, so I've got lots of those. Tinsel Gem 4-pack, and I believe both of those are carrying over, which makes me very happy because I have about a lifetime, I have a year's supply of them. Okay, so this one I'm going to put here. Thanks, Melanie. Thank you, you guys. So easy. And I think I might even prefer this easy, simple card to the more stepped up version because it's just so perfect. Like, really, put this over here. Let's just have him right there. And then again, we're going to take the congratulations. So you could chop up the entire 6x6 sheet in this way, and you'll end up, if you do them all at 1 1/4 and 1 1/4, you're going to end up with a 1-inch strip. Well, I mean, we can use 1-inch strips on an, like, these don't have to be 1 1/4. You can do the same kind of layout, but with a 1-inch strip. Okay, like that. Do a quick bow. Okay, see, it's 7:32, and I've done 2 cards, and I'm going to do 2 more. So, you know, I would love for you guys to use this layout, and I would love for you to post your design in the comments. What I do after the live is over, I take pictures and I will post. Did it glitch again? I'll post my photos, and then you post yours in the comments under mine, and then everybody gets to see what you came up with using different papers, and we just see what a versatile layout it is. I do like a long bow, or a long tail, but sometimes they look kind of weird. So this one we're going to make a little bit smaller. Like that. This one, yeah, it's too long. They don't have to be the same length. Okay, and then with this one too. Okay, 45. Oh, wow, Susan. That's amazing. My parents this year, they celebrated 60, which is crazy. And the people, the gentleman who's in the bed next to Dad, they share the room. They've been married 75 years. Like, yeah, they got married when they were 18, and he's like 93. Like, it's just mind-boggling. I'm like, 75 years with the same person. Holy lifting, as my grandma would say. Okay, guys, that's it. That's all. How easy is that? Just with some chunks of designer paper. So you don't have to have the entire craft room. You just need to have a package of the butterflies and a package of designer paper. The 6x6 is a lovely size to have. It's manageable. You have, you know, this could all just sit in a shoebox. You don't have to have all the things, just a paper trimmer and some glue and stuff like that, okay? Now, if you do want to take this up to the next step, you add layers, you bring in different colors, you add in more doodads, bling, dimensionals, embossed layers, stuff like that. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to step these up, although they are perfect just the way they are. I gotta say, I'm tickled pink on this because you know I struggle with easy, quick ones. Here, let me show you the ones I did in the Petunia Pop earlier. Like, so that's the same one. And that's the same one. This is great. So if you guys are demonstrators, right? Here is a great, easy card for your get-togethers where people are going to see and touch all of the ink colors. So you can chop up the entire pack of this and people can just pick whatever color that they want and they need. If you have one of the multi-packs of colors, right? You get 4 each of the 5 colors. Let people do their own. Have them chop it. And it's such an easy layout. Everybody will be successful. and they'll be happy. You can throw in a package of the butterflies as part of the cost of your class, and boom, you've got a great day out. You could do it with your teams. Play along with these and make some thank you cards, or some birthday cards with your team to get them using the new colors. And or we can step it up. Thank you, Jennifer. Okay, so here we go. I'm putting them in the right direction. Okay, so now I'm going to, so you can bring in another color, and in this case I'm going to bring in the white. This is how you step it up. You bring in more colors. Then you can bring in more textures. I think, did I already cut these? I might have already cut these. Let's do it anyway. So I'm just going to go, I've got a layer here. This is 5 by 3 3/4. So I'm just going to go 2 ticks higher. So 3 3/4 plus 2 ticks by 5 and 2 ticks. I just want a little hint of white, because what I'm going to do here is pretty busy, and that's why I'm thinking the basic one is maybe a little bit nicer, because this one's a little visually, wow, got all the things going on here. So I'm going to emboss a layer, and I just want a little pop of white in behind it. So you can see this is just going to be 1/8 of an inch wider than this. And I forgot to change my blade, so I'm just going to grab, I can see that my paper is frayed a little bit, so you just grab what is this called, a sanding block or a nail file, and you can just get rid of that rough edge, and that's your clue that it's time to change your blade on your trimmer, because it tore my paper a little bit here. Great. Okay, so I'm going to go through and I'm going to run these through my cut and emboss machine and the embossing folder. Now check this one out. Oh my gosh, this is like the size of my head. It's massive. It is 6 by 8. She said confidently, measuring it. 8.5, 6 by 8.5. So it does fit through the machine, because this is 6 wide and our machine fits 6 wide. Thank you, Lynn. And it is a I don't even know what it's called, something swirly. I don't know. But what I love, it's going to be great for scrapbooking, because we're going to get some scrapbooking lines coming in this fall, like in the next 5 months. That's kind of the word on the street, is hopefully in the next 5 months we'll have some scrapbooking. And so it's a great size where you can emboss bigger pieces for your 12 by 12 scrapbooks. But look at, are you looking? Look at, I can now fit in 2 of my layers in one pass. Hello extravaganza. Easier prep if I were to be embossing anything. These are not the thick 3D ones, so we need 2 clear plates. We don't need that big thick number 4 plate. So we're going to throw it through the machine like this. Seam first. You know, you've got to put your seam through first. And you can emboss. Oh, I didn't have it. Hang on. It didn't work out very well at all. I didn't have that lined up. Hang on. I'm going to do it again. Oh, I forgot to tell you something. Hang on. I'll tell you now, because you're going to see what happens. It was a little tight. I didn't have mine in the machine the proper way, and now it's probably embossed twice. No, that's good. All right. So what I should have done before I ran it through the machine, I should have spritzed my paper with water. Okay. Why? I hear you cry. Because this is a deep emboss, and it's going to cut the paper. And I can see that it has cut ever so slightly in there. You probably can't see that, but it's a little bit darker there. And if I bent this, it would tear. Okay, so what you want to do when you have a highly embossed piece like this, you go to your dollar store, you get a paper sprayer. It's in the plant section, like a plant sprayer, and you just lightly mist. So you would just go psst, psst. Sound effects. And you get the paper slightly damp before you run it through the embossing folder. And that's going to just make the fibers a little bit more malleable and less prone to cracking. It still might crack. And this isn't going to be life or death, because I'm not going to be bending it and doing all kinds of stuff with it, but it is compromised. Like, I have to be really careful at this point. So, yes. How wide is my web, Cindy? The machines fit 6 inches wide. So that embossing folder is 6 wide by 8.5 long. if you were talking to me. I can never tell in these threads. I can't tell. It should, oh yeah, Gloria, it should go through. If I think the cuddle bugs are 6 wide as well. But yeah, when people are commenting, I can't tell if you're having a conversation in a different thread, so I get confused easily. Okay, so my nails are too long. I'm trying to center this on this very narrow border of white. Okay, see, this is the problem now, is if I go to lift this, it's probably going to tear my paper. Rats. Twist. There we go. I think that's better. Well, there we go. Close enough. Okay, like that. Okay, still have lots of time. It's only 7:41. So I'm putting the tape on the white layer because this is so compromised, or you could use glue. And it looks good either way. There's not really a right or wrong. But it's a fun one. There's another one. The other one that's really big is this one, the swirly dots. That one's fun. Okay, so now these, again, you're trying to step it up a bit, make it a little bit fancier. So let's put some dimension on it here. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I can see that now. Yeah. So I'm going to pop it up on dimensionals. Makes it a little fancier, a little visually more interesting, possibly a little visually annoying. Who knows? But I have all the toys, so I'm going to use them on this card. And you can see I'm using the backs, like the edges of my dimensionals. We're not wasting those. Not at $6.50 a pack, or no, $6 a pack. I don't know what they are. Okay, so use every little bit. Okay, use your tool if you have nails. You don't want to be using your nails. You're going to take off the backings. I think my computer or my things keeps glitching. All right, so you can see already it just looks fancier just by having that little bit of white. Excuse me. Oh, I've got a busy couple of weeks coming up. The next 2 weeks. Taking mom. She's getting cataracts. She's getting her eye surgery on Wednesday. So that's a full day. Back and forth and back and forth. And then Friday, I think I have to go with Dad to the hospital for a scan. Next week, I've got dentist, hair, blood work, physio, chiro. I guess like all the things. Excuse me. That's the way I roll. Like I haven't been to the dentist in a year, but you know, I have to go 2 days before I go to Mexico. I've got to get it done. All right. So once again, I'm going to come in and I'm going to cut 1 1/4 strips. Monochromatic. I mean, you could absolutely use other colors. All right, then I'm going to cut these at 3 1/2. Yeah, my nails are borderline too long for crafting now. I'm just praying they actually hang in there until Mexico. Done with Mexico. All right, so here, let's do. All right, same thing. We're just going to lay it down in a manner that's pleasing to us. Can even hang it over the edge a bit. You know, I like that. Ooh, teeth surgery. Ooh. Oh, right, darling? You know, I understand now, you know, that people retire not so much because they don't want to work anymore, but because they need the time to go to all their blessed appointments. I don't know. It's crazy. Okay, I'm going to do the other one at the same time. Let's see. I'm going to do so much time for appointments. Okay, so like that. Now, of course, I'm cracking this off pretty quick because I did them earlier, just before dinner I finished. So I'm just copying what I did earlier. But still, they are quick and easy cards. I mean, you have to see that. Okay, now, again, these were easy and quick because we had the butterflies. What I'm going to do this time, though, I'm going to go in and I'm going to do some die cuts because I've got all the toys. And these dies are from the new Flowers of Beauty dies. I wasn't going to get, well, I wasn't sold on the stamp set. I like when there are sentiments in the stamps. There we go. Glitched again. Hey, weird. Okay. There's no sentiments, and I like when there's a sentiment. But anyway, I had to have these dies because I do like myself a good sprig, right? Who doesn't like a good sprig? I like a good sprig. So let me go to my cutting machine. Talk amongst yourselves for a moment, as I know you do. And I'm going to cut some of these. I would have done this sooner had I planned ahead, but I didn't. Because you know me, I tend to pivot and change gears anyway. Okay, so, okay, and now the heat is on and it's smoking hot down here. Okay, so these ones, and I'm going to do this one in Coastal Cabana as well. And we're going to finish right on time. This is, I love when I nail it right on time. Oh! That didn't go well, did it? Okay, this one I have to poke these out because last time I didn't. And it messed up my next die cut. So I could use my brush, but it's in a drawer right now, and this is faster, so. Okay, now this one I'm going to do in my Coastal Cabana. Just because it's just a little bit lighter color. So that's another way you kind of step it up, as we call it, just by introducing more colors. Hang on. Stuck. There we go. Stuck in the paper. Okay, this one, I'm going to have to run it through wax paper. This one is a little bit tight. So there's a trick. If you ever have things like this and they're not easily coming out, run it through with a piece of wax paper between the die and the cardstock, and it'll just pop right out, like for the next 10 cuts. Okay, so now I'm just going to embellish. So grab my big one here, grab my glue. Hi, Bev. Hello. Yes, thank you. I like monochromatic too. And it's not very often that I do cards with colored cardstock. You know I love white. I'm a white base girl. I've always liked that look. And I don't do very many with colored bases, but this one just works. So this one, again, because we have the toys, we're doing a die cut instead of the butterfly that was ready to go. So this is just a little bit fancier. You got a little bit more time to play for that special birthday or anniversary. And you just want to play with your toys. Okay. This one's a little bit more delicate. All right, so here, oh heaven's sakes. What time is it? I still have lots of time. We'll get these done. So I do hope that you play along and that you post your cards after I've done mine. I know a lot of you will watch and see if it's a layout that you like, and then you'll play. But honestly, I mean, look how simple that is. I mean, come on, you gotta try it. You gotta. And I'm really enjoying challenging myself to make simple cards. So again, I will refer you to the new catalog as your new favorite resource for card sketches and card layouts on page 22. There are at least 12. And this card was not one of those sketches. It was just a baby card made with a new onesie set that we have. And I went, wow, they've only used 3 pieces of designer paper and a couple of onesies. And boom, they had a cute baby card. So that's where I got the inspirations from the catalog. Okay. Now, I could take a little bit more time and glue that down a little bit better, but yay, Holly! I'm excited. Who else is going to play? Like, you guys, honestly, so quick and easy. Now, again, because we've brought in some different colors, let's go with some white sentiments. Let's keep the white kind of pulling it in. And these just need to be 1/2 inch by 3. Yes. Yes, like it was meant to be. And I'm going to go in and use my punch while it's still current. So sad. Okay, so anyway, I was watching a video with Ashley Christensen. Was it Ashley? I think that's her name. She was in charge of the catalog this year. And so she joined our leader group in Canada for a little conflab and chatting about the catalog and the whys and the wherefores. And so a lot of people have been asking, like, oh, demonstrators who have seen the catalog have been saying, like, why, like that little red N for items that were new, that's gone. Well, let me tell you, Ashley and the team have heard our feedback, and they're working on the January 2026 catalog right now, but they're going to be making a few changes based on our suggestions. So that little N might come back, and like listing the colors of the embellishments might be coming back and stuff like that. But we were asking about the punches because if you noticed how many, oh, thank you, Lynn. Hi, Donna. How many people noticed how many of our punches are gone? And we love punches, right? Well, as with everything, it all comes down to money. And the cost of the metal that goes into making the punches has been very, very, very expensive. It's gone up a lot. So for getting, say, one image, like let me just see a punch, for example, this punch, it makes one shape, right? So do you want to pay $40 for that one shape, right? So that's why they're trying something new in this catalog. There are a few bundles where you have an option of like the $32 punch or $32 dies. And so with you're voting with your dollars. If you pick punches, then they'll say, hey, okay, people are more willing to pay. I'm personally will get the punch. There's one in particular, there's a label punch, and I'm like, no, I want the punch, not the dies, because I need quick and easy. And so when you shop, you're telling them what it is you want, and that affects what they'll be doing for catalogs in the future. So it was an interesting meeting, just hearing a little bit of the whys and wherefores and thereofs. Okay, 7:53. Now I still have. I'm going to do. Okay, so I realize I thought I ordered all of the ribbon, and I missed the summer splash. No, I didn't. I missed the shy shed. I missed one of them. So I have to, but I'm not going to place another demonstrator order. I'll wait till next month. But anyway, let's do this one over here. But there are ribbons that match all of these papers, the in color papers. 7:54, I still have time. Okay, like this. A little bow. If they ever get rid of baker's twine, I'm quitting. That's it, I'm out. That's a deal breaker for me. You take away my baker's twine, you lose me. I'm out. Okay. And then this one, let's see if I want. I could, okay. I could use this. I still have 6 minutes. We're good. Pinch, slice, pull, chuck. This one, I think I need these guys. I need a bigger. bigger ones. So tie a bow like so. Stop it. Okay, like that. Oh, okay. So this one's a little bit bulkier than I would like. Maybe it'll be a hand-delivered card. Now this one I was showing last week how I kind of take the dots off and put it on my card. But this one I'm going to put the ribbon on the dot, and then I'll put the dot on the card. Now, because it is a chunkier, bulkier ribbon, I'm going to use a few more just to secure it. So I want this down here. Am I still in field of vision? I am. I still have 4 minutes. I won't be getting my insides of my envelopes done, but that's okay. I'll go back and do my, ouch, I always do. Don't stab yourself with your scissors. They are very sharp, I gotta say. And then this one can go like this. Now, we just need some embellishments. Okay. So, some of the other ones I brought in. These ones, I haven't used them. And they're retiring. The flat adhesive, stop it. There's an avalanche happening over here. It's making me angry. Okay, flat adhesive back pearls. They're very pretty. I used them at the beginning of the catalog, and then apparently I've ignored them since. So I'm going to put one up here. Thanks, Jennifer. Okay, and one down here. And these two, you know, if I'm gonna pay the extra postage because of this big fat bow, I'm gonna have extra big fat embellishments. So that's the first one. Then this one, I'm gonna come in with my iridescent pearls. Now I think, oh, what's going on here? Did it fall off? No, what's going on? Oh. I think the iridescent pearls might be carrying over. I hope so, because, oh look, I might have 4 packages. Oh my God. Okay, and this one, again, I'm going to use my paper snips. Oh, okay, to use those. Where did I put them just to save myself the trouble here? So I'm going to put one way up here. This one, the person is very well loved because they get 5. 5 embellishments because I have 4 packs of it. It's okay. Like 4 is a lot. And then this guy's going to go over here. And then this guy is going to go over here. And then this one's going to go over here. There. That's it. That's all. It's 7:58. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here are my fancy snazzy ones. Okay, let's clear off the crafter math. So there they are in the Summer Splash. Here they are in the Petunia Pop. Okay, Nikki, yeah, study it, girl. Look at it from different eyes. It's an amazing tool. It's not just who just wants just a catalog, right? You can just flip through and like, no, that's okay. I need to get rid of this because it's wearing and I want it gone. Let's get rid of that. Let's have some better lighting here. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. All right, so here we go here. Like that. So easy. Get up there. Sagging a little bit. Get up there. There we go. Maybe? No? Doesn't want to stay? Okay, fine. We'll scooch it in. We'll scooch it in there somehow. All right, like that. I could hold it up, but anyway. There! What do you think? Huh? There we go. I'll just hold it. Everybody's in the field of vision. Aren't they nice, Chrissy? Now, they might be, are they visually annoying because of the wave? Like, that's a lot going on there. I'm like, I'm not so sure about that. But those are the busy ones. So then here are the simple ones. Now, which ones do you prefer? I know they're all lovely. So commit. Come on. Get off that fence. Tell me which ones do you like better? I might like the simple ones better, honestly. They're enough. They're enough. I'm very excited. I'm very excited that I pulled this off. And it's exactly 8 o'clock. Look at that. Look at that. Thank you. Yeah, the Petunia Pop is fabulous. Summer Splash for the Vintage Wings of Canada. Summer Splash for the Vintage Wings of Canada. What are the Vintage Wings of Canada? I don't know what that is, Heather. But anyway, it's 8 o'clock, so we'll have to find out more. Tune in next time when you'll hear Heather say the simple. Yeah, busy. My fave. Not okay, but all beautiful. You like the busy ones? Okay, all. Zana, welcome from the UK. You got to commit. You got to make. I know, Tracy. I knew you'd like the simple ones. Yeah, top row, but do love them all. Thank you. So those are the busier ones. Okay, more stepped up. But yeah, these I'm gonna make a whole crack. I'm gonna make a swack of these because I need so many all the time. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to tune out. I'm going to take some photographs, and you'll make these cards or similar using this layout. Then you take pictures and put them in the comments below. I would love to see what you come up with. It's a good one. It's a keeper, you guys. It's a keeper. All right, that's it from me. I will see Friday. Oh, I won't be here Friday if I'm taking my dad to the hospital. He has to be there at 9. I'll let you know. I think that might be pushed back a week or so. Yes, Donna, you get to bed. It's like crazy middle of the night there. You off to bed, you. But thank you for tuning in. Yes, so I'll let you know if I'm not going to be here Friday for a coffee break, but might be at the hospital. Okay, thanks for spending time with me, you guys. It was fun. It was fun. I will see you on soon. Have a great week. Where's my button? All right, I'm out of here. See ya.